Okay, everybody. So, I just did launched this and it made me do an update where it downloaded all of the Creation Club stuff because I just bought the update pack thing, the optional update pack. Now, what I called, the reason why I decided to call it Skyrim 10K was a joke on the fact that they're like going gold with the logos and stuff with the menu and game art. And 10 anniversary, so 10K, 10 carats, 10 karat gold type reference. Anyways, so it did kind of go fast, so. And in case those have seen my previous stream, the mods have all been broken with this update so badly that I actually had to uninstall Skyrim and reinstall it. I'm just gonna go to own to see everything, because, well. And anything that does not say installed and owned is not part of the anniversary update package. Because, like I said, I had to do a reinstall of Skyrim on my Xbox with nothing else added to it at all. No mods, none of it. Which means I'm stuck with the vanilla unsatisfying, so-called fine version of Todd Howard's engine. Wait, I didn't buy that, but it says it's not downloaded. Interesting. I haven't actually technically bought anything in this game except for like crossbow set. As far as Creation Club content. Maybe a couple other things, but they're so remote that it's not even worth mentioning. And most of it that I did own before this was free stuff. And as you can see, the wonders of Todd Howard's It's Perfectly Fine engine. Well, guess what, Todd Howard? Technically, you're correct. Because the basic definitions of fine are twofold. The first one is basically in the context of, damn, she fine. And the other one's when a person or object is in the state of fine. But not in that previous context. However, it's essentially most commonly seen when a person, primarily a female, says I'm fine, but in actuality, she's anything but. She's barely holding together type thing. that is pretty much the standard and most universal definition of fine this day and age. So, using that definition, he's perfectly spot on saying that the Todd Howard engine used by frickin' Skyrim and Fallout and everything since it's released, back for Fallout 2, in which it was pretty much already an antique by that point. Not just outdated, but an antique, I'm really saying. Okay, so it looks like buying the 10th anniversary edition means that you never have to open up the Creation Club again. Except for the fixed bugs that didn't properly download things. And to make sure it's currently all set to owned. However, that's unless they decide to add more things. Which, knowing them, they'll probably try to milk us for more money regardless. Using the same old crap. Okay, so that's the Creation Club content. In part 1 of the Skyrim Special Edition. I say part 1 because I have to freaking deal with a couple of things IRL before I can actually start. Now, obviously I won't be able to use any mods because, well, basically Skyrim Special Edition broke all mods, and not all mods have been patched to work with them, especially on console. And unfortunately, this means I'm stuck with a broken and incomplete game that has always been Bethesda style. That's the biggest gripe I have for them. Great ideas, great stories, if you can get through them. But they're on Todd Howard's engine, which makes it next to almost impossible to actually get through them without dozens of crashes. So you have to be determined to actually stay involved. And most people won't be that determined without certain aspects of the game that aren't there. The modding community fills in that slack. The modding community also cleans up and fixes their bugs. And the rest of the game outside of the story tends to be half-assed and left in an incomplete state as far as just about everything. The community comes in and cleans up their mess. So, again, gotta do a couple things before I start a new game for, I want to say, the 120th time without actually making it to the end of even the base storyline once. And again, primarily due to all the bugs and crashes caused by Todd Howard's just fine game engine. This stream, ad, has been brought to you by Todd Howard's wonderful hot poker shoved up his ass. We'll be back after a word from the sponsors. Yeah, that's basically how I feel about it.